want to know how you feel about now knowing that a Safdie film is now a huge Oscar contender. We still don't know for sure because of, you know, it still hasn't released yet, but, however, like, it's at least looking good for now, or at the very least, like, it looks different enough from other Safdie films, but again, we still have to see, but I do have it in the 10 for now, obviously, yeah. I predicted Buckley would be the frontrunner since the very beginning, took her out from the top spot in replacement for Reinsva, and now have her back at number 1. I've always been hesitant because I didn't think the film, you know, Hamnet was going to be a big Best Picture player, but now that it definitely is, not only that, but it's like potentially a top 3, I do also have Jessie Buckley winning, so yeah. Hello ZJ13 Goat. Oh, letterboxed, yep. Hannahcast, I saw your video, and how can you take how can you take Jay Kelly out of Best Picture? It's Noah Baumbach, George Clooney, and Adam Sandler. Everyone Telluride loved it, including Matt Nigley from Best Picture. Everyone says that, but the Rotten Tomato, but like the scores didn't really go up all that much. Uh-oh. But like, yeah. Oh my god. Like, the scores did not really go up all that much, to be honest. So, it's like, does it, like, is it, like, did it really, I mean, I think it got, like, a better reception at Telluride, but it still wasn't amazing, you know? It still wasn't, like, it's not like it suddenly became, like, one of the most acclaimed things ever. It's still not considered great, and even on, like, so it's like, and we'll look at Letterboxd here in a bit, and the extension that I have, but still not incredible, though. Hamnet winning Best Picture? I don't think so. I think I do want to pump the brakes on that a little bit, because is it going to win any major guilds? I don't think so. Like, is it really going to prevail on a preferential ballot? Is it really, like, I mean, okay, the only thing I could see it winning is, like, Writers Guild Adapted, maybe, but, like, it's probably not going to win, it's probably not going to be nominated for SAG Ensemble. I don't see it winning Best Director. I don't see it doing well on a or at least prevailing on a preferential ballot, which I still think Sinners can all do, so I don't think Hamnet's winning Best Picture. I don't think. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird. There's a song note. A shirt. But, yeah. Hello, Sherry Sugar. Oh, yeah, it's September 5. Remember September 5. But, yeah. Do you think Chris Stuckman's film was pushed back to the week before... Did you see Chris Stuckman's film was pushed back to the week before Halloween? I did not notice that, but I'm assuming it just kind of happened that way. Which, you know, that's interesting, but I don't really think it means too... I think it may have been just... I don't know. I didn't really notice it, to be honest. Do you think the actress race will be close? I mean, I don't know. I mean, because, like, the only competitor that, you know, Jessie Buckley has is Renate Reinsva, and maybe she could win BAFTA, but at the same time, Jessie Buckley's British, so she might win BAFTA. So, I don't know, I think, honestly, it's looking pretty decent for Jessie Buckley. She could end up sweeping. By the way, I realized you stopped including the James L. Brooks film in your predictions. What was that for? I don't have, oh yeah, what was it called? Ella McKay. Because people really hated the trailer, and also... I think the Oscar expert made a good point where if you're a director who has just not had a very good string of recent films, it's very rare to just kind of bounce back and make something gold again. And so, I don't know, I think that kind of convinced me to go, okay, maybe it's not like an awards thing. I also have Mescal winning. He's also getting rave reviews, and if Skarsgård goes lead, Mescal would definitely win supporting actor. He is playing Shakespeare and has so many emotional scenes. Okay, but I don't want to go off of that with the assumption that Skarsgård's going supporting actor when that Skarsgård's going lead. I don't want to I'm going to wait to see what happens. And I'm just going to assume Stellan Skarsgård is going supporting right now. Let's be real. If Nomadland hadn't won Best Picture, Hamnet would be consensus #1. I still think there would be some roadblocks. Because again, would this do well in a preferential ballot? I don't know. That's the one issue I'm kind of facing right here. And really the only reason why Hamnet's looking to win adapted screenplay is because adapted screenplay is barren. There's like nothing there. So it's like, I don't know. I think Hamnet is winning Best Picture. I also think director. I don't think Sinners is sweeping. It doesn't really feel like a director kind of film. Or at least not the kind of film that usually wins director. And we can't really use the Sean Baker argument, because Sean Baker had like a big career narrative with why he was winning Best Director. I don't know. I don't see Hamnet as doing that. And to be fair, I don't think Sinners will sweep. I do think there will be some roadblocks along the way. But at the end of the day, at the Oscars, I do think Sinners is gonna do very well. At least it's gonna do well. The Critics' Choice. God, there's I hate flies so much. But like, I just have to wait. Right now, I'll still go with Sinners. Most Letterboxd Telluride reviews for Jay Kelly are 4 to 4.5. The problem is Venice reactions brought it down. Once it gets seen more in the U.S., it'll jump from a 3.2 average to a 3.9, 4.1. That's going off of an assumption. God, oh my God, I hate bugs so much. Oh my God, I hate them so much. I mean, let's just take a look at Jay Kelly, all right? Because it had Telluride, it premiered over at Telluride. All right, and let's see what happened, but things didn't really change too dramatically. All right, let's take a look at... Oh my God. Now, if you're wondering how I see this, there's a browser extension called Letterboxd Extras. You could install that onto your browser, and it shows you like Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic, Cinema Score, and you can fiddle around with more of it in the settings. So that's why you're seeing all this here. But even then, it's like 86% with a 7.10 average rating, and on Metacritic, it still has a 66. And keep in mind, this is after its Telluride premiere. It's still not really considered amazing. I feel like it's just not going to be considered great. It just looks like it's not being considered one of like Baumbach's best, and I feel like that's gonna hurt the film. So I will still say no to Jay Kelly right now. I will still say no. Also, if Hamnet wins Best Picture, both Steven Spielberg and Sam Mendes will win another Oscar, which is a win in my book, but I'm still saying Sinners will win for now. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like we're not really in an era now where filmmakers win Best Picture more than once. And that's the problem. And granted, Chloe Zhao would not win Best Picture for Hamnet, because she's not on the ticket, but again, you don't really win Best Picture twice these days. Or like, it's very rare that it happens. So, yeah. I have Hamnet winning Best Picture, Director, Actor, Supporting Actor, Screenplay, Cinematography, and Production Design. I don't know why it would win Cinematography or Production Design, to be honest. I genuinely don't know why it would. Hamnet doesn't really check off those kind of boxes. I mean, just look at the films that usually do win these categories. They are bigger films that have a more large scope to them. Like even with cinematography, Nomadland took Critics' Choice and BAFTA, but the Oscar went to the more showy film, which was Mank. And even with production design, again, it's usually that category definitely doesn't usually go to the more subtle films. It usually goes to films that have more big, elaborate sets. Like even as shocking as, All Quiet on the Western Front was. Like, it was still a very big, showy set, that like a bunch of big, showy sets. Hamnet just does not really check those boxes. It could get nominated in those categories, sure, but I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna win really any techs, because it's just not that kind of film that usually wins. Currently making my best actress list, and should have Julia Roberts at number. Should I have Julia Roberts at number 107 or 176? Take her off the list. She's just definitely not gonna happen. And like I said, guys, we have 19 viewers right now. Sweet. But like I said, guys, if you want to help out the channel, you know, we have a goal this stream of 10 super chats. Or if you want to become a member, that's cool too. We actually added 2 new members this week. And through memberships, you get like members only emojis, badges. Hey, if you're a member, if you're a channel member, spam those emojis in chat, spam those Hannahcast emojis. We have members only videos, which I've been doing almost daily, like in terms of, you know, updating you on the awards films coming out at the film festivals and showing what reviews they're getting and my thoughts on them. You're seeing a lot of exclusive content there. We have weekly live streams. All of it's a lot of fun, and also you get early access to Oscar predictions videos. And also members only shoutouts at the end of my videos, which you'll see here at the end of the stream. So consider becoming a member; it really means a lot. And also, again, consider, or if you can't do that, then consider, oh wait, no, I'm just pointing at whatever's on my screen. But like, consider sending a super chat, or if you're able to, you can gift memberships to others. You're also able to do that. You know how like people can do gift subs on Twitch? Well, you can also do gifted memberships on YouTube. So consider doing that. It really helps out the channel. Not TIFF related, but did you see the new Grande Wicked for Good teaser? I have not. Will I guarantee a win if I bet for War of the Worlds to sweep at the Razzies? I guess right now you could say that it's the front runner at the Razzies right now. I can't imagine, like, it's literally going to become the most like negatively reviewed film on Letterboxd. It's just gonna do that. Based off of Begonia's trailer, do you think Stone is supporting or lead, and do you think Lanthimos will get director? It seems to be me that the Oscars only like costumey Lanthimos films. Yeah, I feel like it's like when Yorgos Lanthimos and Tony McNamara team up, that's where they really get the Academy's attention. But when they're separate, they don't seem to really do much. I'm gonna try to go through the comments through membership. So if I'm not able to get to your question, I am sorry, but I just gotta prioritize the members, and because we got a lot of comments coming in. Did you see the Christie reactions? I haven't really, to be honest. I have not really caught up with. I've just been so busy all day. Let's take a look. Christie on Letterboxd. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, so it seems like people generally like this movie, but they don't love it. I don't think this is going to be much of a player outside of maybe makeup. And the reason why I say makeup is because there's going to be like boxing wounds. And not only is there going to be like boxing wounds, but considering this spans from 1990 to like 2010, there might be some old age makeup there. So yeah, this is looking like makeup or bust. I don't think Sydney Sweeney is going to get nominated for lead actress or anything like that. I think it has the recency going on with Hamnet. I think it will do well, but as movies are released, we are going to see I think we'll see different movies move up predictions wise. I still think Sarah's is being underestimated. Yeah, I do think right now it's fair to say Hamnet is top 3 right now. But do I think it's going to win Best Picture? No, because I just don't see it being the kind of film that would do exceedingly well at the guilds. I just don't see that happening. I have Hamnet at number 3 in picture because after talking to a few people who have seen it, I'm convinced it isn't getting SAG Ensemble nomination. I do have Buckley and Adapted winning though. Yeah, that's what I have the film doing. I have the film winning Adapted Screenplay and Lead Actress, which is a good combo, but I just don't think it's competitive enough to win. I do think Jesse Buckley is strong enough to. It may be close with Renate. Also, bugs suck. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't even know. I don't even know where all these flies are coming from. It's like it's just warm. It's just warm in here. I hate it. It especially makes, you know, trying to eat food the worst because I cannot stand bugs in my food, and so I end up just sometimes just not eating because it's like I don't want bugs in my food, so I hate that. Ooh, yeah. See, look, there are the emojis. CG13 Goat and AJ. Like I said, become a Hannahcast member, and you can get all these little emojis. My earlier post about Julia Roberts was a joke because she is just not happening. Anyways, my current prediction is that Hamnet wins BAFTA. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Anyways, my current prediction is that Hamnet wins BAFTA, Sentimental Value wins the Golden Globe, and Sinners wins Guilds and Picture. Yeah, and Sinners is probably also going to win Critics' Choice, I believe. Where'd my comment go? What? Which comment? You have a few comments out there. I was just trying to prioritize the members because there was so much going on. If I accidentally skip your question, I'm sorry. It's just there's a lot to go. How do you become a member? Well, I mean, you see that little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat? It'll give you a few options, and one of them is to become a member. One of them is becoming a member, and hey, if you want to hop aboard the Hannahcast train, choo-choo, go ahead and do that. And there's also options for like membership gifting and whatnot, so yeah. If ASC gave Zal the award for Cold War, I think they will for Hamnet. I'll get to that here in a bit, but why this is different, and he has such a big career narrative to win an Oscar, and the most people agree Sinners doesn't need to win cinematography. I would argue Sinners could definitely win cinematography. It's a big, largely shot film with very vibrant colors, and again, the whole, the whole IMAX 70mm thing. I mean, that's pretty big. And the thing is, yeah, they gave Lucas Zal the award for Cold War, but keep in mind, that was also a very showy black and white film. Like, they love black and white, and it was very stylized in black and white. And also, we know that they're just not going to go for Lucas Zal for just because he's Lucas Zal, because they didn't do him for The Zone of Interest. The Zone of Interest, like, the only cinematography nomination the Zone of Interest got in the major precursors was the BAFTAs. Not even the British Society of Cinematographers nominated The Zone of Interest. So that's the I feel like there's a big difference, because again, most films that win cinematography are the ones that have a larger scope to them. Again, like even Blade Runner 2049 and stuff. Lucas Zal is being praised for cinematography in Hamnet. Oscar expert has moved it to number 2 in cinematography. I could see Hamnet winning a BAFTA for cinematography because that's translated to the Oscars. But again, we have to keep in mind, like, yeah, people are praising his cinematography, but like a lot of people praise a lot of movies' cinematography. Like, people praise Nomadland's cinematography, and that didn't end up winning the Oscar. Again, the Oscars, they primarily like the more showy, large-scale cinematographies. Again, even Mank beat out Nomadland. There's just nothing really about, at least from what I'm seeing with Hamnet, that looks like it fits the bill for what usually wins. Like, name another movie in the past, like, 10 years that remotely, like, that one cinematography that has anything remotely like what we're seeing with Hamnet. Nothing really fits the bill, like, for what Hamnet's doing. Whereas Sinners is that kind of film that would win cinematography. That's the problem. Why is Amy Madigan not even on your list? Oscar expert has her at 4, and I'll probably get into Critics' Choice. So at least put her somewhere in the list, even if you have her at 20 or something. The problem is, I just so don't buy weapons as like a real thing. I just don't really buy it as like a real thing, to be honest. Wait, read last. I don't know what. Wait, what was your last one? Z13 Go. I guess your comment just didn't come through for some reason because the last thing you sent was the emojis. At least that's what's showing up here. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Would Sinners win cinematography at the BAFTAs? I'm not sure. It could. I mean, even if it didn't, it's like, you know, like, I guess it really depends on like what could possibly win at BAFTA. Because, I mean, again, yeah, there was the All Quiet, which even then, with the All Quiet year, like the text did kind of align with the Oscars at somewhat. Like even cinematography kind of matched there. But it's like, again, look at what happened with Nomadland. Nomadland won Best Cinematography at the BAFTAs, but the ASC winner, Mank, ended up winning, so... Jonathan Bailey is so underestimated for a nom and supporting actor. I agree. His performance in Jurassic World Rebirth... I'm kidding. I know what you mean. He doesn't have many projects lined up, unlike last year, and he is probably going to campaign alongside Ariana and Cynthia. Look, I don't know anything about the stage show, but I do know that it's not as well received as the first. Like the second act is not as well received as the first act. I'm just going to wait for reviews to do anything about it. I'm just going to wait for reviews to see what the buzz is, because, you know, yeah, like I just have to wait. I am just waiting for that. I said Sinners has many narratives for its win. Shit on IMAX, and it would be the first woman and person of color to win cinematography. Shot. Okay, Shot. Yeah. Like Sinners has a lot of things going for it in cinematography, and again, it is also just a big showcase in cinematography. Again, like the whole IMAX 70 millimeter. It's very colorful. Like the colors are like really pop out in that film, and also there is that whole one take sequence with the "I Lied to You" scene, so it's very showy. Oh, hello, Luca. If Madigan gets Critics' Choice, you would have her somewhere on the list going into your final nomination predictions, because she has a very good shot for a Critics' Choice. Just put her somewhere. Look. I don't even really think she's going to get Critics' Choice, to be honest. Again, we'll see what happens, but right now I'm just convinced that Weapons is a non-starter. Could Sydney Sweeney get a SAG nom, and could Jennifer Lawrence get a Globe nom? I mean, sure, but do I think it's gonna? I mean, maybe Jennifer Lawrence could get into the Globes, but I haven't really calculated who's going to be drama and who's going to be comedy just yet, so we'll have to see. When you see Weapons, you'll understand that she is so deserving. Even though she is unlikely, there is a possibility that she has so much buzz. Again, I feel like this is just going to be a non-starter. We'll see how everything goes, but I still am just not convinced whatsoever. Did you see the VistaVision featurette I posted on the Discord for One Battle After Another? I didn't see it. But I know they're talking about how the film was shot on VistaVision. I just don't see One Battle After Another as a cinematography contender. It just does not look like a film that would get nominated for cinematography. But I don't know. God, the bugs. Oh my God, I hate this. Haley Steinfeld is a previous Oscar nominee, so it is possible for her to get a nomination. Yeah, if they want to go absolutely nuts on Sinners, they could. If they want to go and that's not an impossibility. I do think there is a chance that Sinners is a contender, the likes of which we have not seen in a long time. Like, it kind of has everything going for it. We just have to see how everything. I do want to see how everything goes, but it's just like. It's looking to be a huge contender. Madigan could be Danielle Brooks. Problem though, Weapons is a horror movie, whereas The Color Purple is an adaptation of a beloved musical and an even more beloved movie. So I feel like these two are way different. And also from the get-go, I mean, it ultimately ended up falling flat on its face, but from the get-go, you know. Oh my god. From the get-go, The Color Purple was being seen as a huge Oscar player since day one. But Weapons is like this random horror movie that, you know, it's got very good reviews, but it's already being overshadowed by Sinners, the much stronger horror contender. So it's just, and even then, people aren't saying, like, it's not being considered as good as Sinners. So it's like something like, you know, I don't feel like, you know, Madigan and Brooks are really similar whatsoever. Sinners is an Oppenheimer level contender, perhaps, maybe even more so, because you also have the whole music element to it. Because it's probably gonna win, I think it's gonna win sound. I think Sinners are gonna win sound, and I think it's gonna win song as well. Again, it's looking to be a big contender. Sinners is the most universally loved film of 2025, I would agree. Weapons could get in the Critics' Choice 6 slot for original screenplay because I don't know what else. They'll think of something. Again, like, Fall Fest season is just starting. So I just think Weapons is a non-starter. The only difference is that Sinners wouldn't sweep as much as Oppenheimer. That is true. Oppenheimer is the film that, like, when it was bulldozing through Best Picture, nothing stood in its way. It's not going to be easy for Sinners to win Best Picture. But at the same time, I think it's going to win a lot of Oscars at the end of the day. Is this thing on for Best Picture? Probably. I mean, at least that's why I have it right now. God, oh, the bugs. Oh my God, I hate these things so much. Is this thing on for Best Picture? But yeah, I think that could happen. I want to support your goal. Would you prefer membership or super chat? Well, the membership thing is good. Like, that's something that just kind of keeps going on and on and on. So I guess long term, I would like a membership long term. I mean, it won't technically count towards the goal, but at the same time, like, it will count in my heart. You know what I mean? It'll count in my heart because it's still supporting the channel. So hey, if you want to become, whichever one you want to do is fine. The membership is a little bit more long term, I feel. But thank you. Would you be upset if the Oscars extended to 8 to 6 nominations? Oh, for most of the other categories, I'd be annoyed. I wouldn't be upset, like, I'd be like, but I would be like, really, guys, really? Because I think at that point, it would just show that they're kind of just caving into pressure. That, like, you know, oh, people are upset that this got snubbed, so let's just add another let's just make it 6 nominees. That'll fix everything. And I don't like that. Like, even when there's, like, nominations I wished happened, I do like that, you know, I do like that for the most part. In the other, like Best Picture being 10 films, I think is good. That's good because it's the biggest award of the night, and it's sort of like a top 10 films kind of thing. That's fine. I prefer it that way for Best Picture. But however, when it comes to all the other categories, I want them to stick to 5. I want them to stick to 5 because look, you're going to make some hard choices. All right, not everybody can get nominated for Oscars, and even if I disagree with it, it's like, you know what, like, five is 5. You know, I want them to stick to 5 nominations. 6, I feel like it's just like, because then we're just gonna be asking, oh, well, who was number 6? Like, this person clearly wouldn't have gotten in if there were 5 nominees. It's like, I feel like that just opens up a whole new can of worms. I just want them to stick to 5 for all the other categories, at least. Best Pictures should stick to 10. Oppenheimer was the biggest. Yo! Adam Stiller became a member of the Hannahcast channel. Thank you so much, Adam Stiller. Wow. But yeah, thank you for jumping aboard the train. Now you can use all those emojis. Oppenheimer won BAFTA. I could be wrong. Wait, I'm sorry. Oppenheimer was the biggest winner since, like, Return of the King. Yeah, I would agree. At least in terms of, like, you know, how much it kind of bold. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, like, did Return of the King have any roadblocks in Best Picture? I could have sworn maybe it did, but maybe I'm wrong. But and I will say, Oppenheimer also won just as many Oscars as Everything Ever All at Once. Actually, but if we're talking about like the number of Oscars won, Oppenheimer would not be the biggest winner since Return of the King, because it's tied with Gravity and Everything Ever All at Once. But even then, Slumdog Millionaire still has more. Still, oh my God, yo! Thank you so much, Adam Stiller. Oh my God. Want to have both Jay Kelly for Best Picture. All right. I mean, hey, I'm rooting for it. I want to love it. Yeah, thank you so much, Adam. That's so cool of you. Oh, yeah, welcome, Adam. Yeah. Why do you have F1 in for song? Oopsies. F1 for song? Okay, let's see. Oh no, I misclicked something. I have F1 in because, like, maybe it could get into song. The only reason why I don't have the Wicked songs in there is because, you know, again, I'm anticipating that film to disappoint, and if it's a Best Picture disappointment, it's probably not going to do well in. It's probably gonna underperform in nominations. I mean, you know, look what happened with, yeah. But F1, it could still get song. Like, that is a possibility. And plus, I don't know what all the contenders are, so we will have to see. But I feel like this is like a decent enough one to think about, so maybe. Oh my God, what? Hold on. Rando, but I could see F1 sneak into like AFI or PGA. I definitely do think AFI is a possibility. I also do think the Writers Guild is a possibility, because eligibility at the Writers Guild. Holy shit, there are so many bugs. What? Why? But, like, I do think F1 could get Writers Guild because of just pure lack of competition for original screenplay over there. Because I was looking over there, I was like, God, there's, like, nothing. And if Jay Kelly doesn't seem to be, like, if it seems to be, like, a non-starter completely, then, like, I could see F1 maybe getting Writers Guild. But, yeah. Jay Kelly and Is This Thing On are definitely getting into picture. Laura Dern will be nominated for Is This Thing On. I actually do think Is This Thing On has, you know, a point to make. Honestly, I probably, like, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit partial, because I'm just like, is One Battle After Another gonna be a real thing or not? I don't know. I mean, maybe, because I did put in House of Dynamite because the reviews are absolutely stellar. House of Dynamite can't get in the picture with just sound. I mean, keep in mind, I have not updated a lot of my predictions, so take a lot of the other categories with a grain of salt. I'm just kind of mainly focusing on things one step at a time. But I don't know, there is a chance that One Battle After we're going to see how well One Battle After Another does at the box office, but if it doesn't do well at the box office, then, like, which it's probably not going to, Is This Thing On probably could get in. So we'll have to see. I'd switch Relentless with Golden if I were you. Are you talking about, like, I have them both in. Yeah, I have them both in. But, like, the thing is, I'm more confident in a Diane Warren song getting in than K-Pop Demon Hunters. And I did finally cave. Okay, I put in K-Pop Demon Hunters for Best Animated Feature, because, like, I caved. And look, that's not me being I love the movie. I want K-Pop Demon Hunters to win Best Animated Feature. All right, it's one of the best animated films I've seen this decade. I'm just worried that the Oscars are going to be so snobby to where they're not going to care. But still, here's I will. But the thing is, okay, I have it in now. I now have it in because Best Animated Feature also just got so much worse because the Mamoru Hosoda film what's it called? I know what it's called. Oh my god, what is this? What is it called? Oh my god, Scarlet! Oh my god, Scarlet. Scarlet came out to not great reviews, and I was like, are you serious? Like, it's so non-competitive this year. The Oscars would actively have to fucking hate this movie, K-Pop Demon Hunters, for it not to get in. So yeah. Oh, say bye to a movie you haven't said goodbye to yet. I guess, bye, Scarlet, bye! You're not getting nominated for Best Animated Feature, bye! So yeah, I'll say bye to Scarlet. The real question is, if we get an all-timer year and have comedy legends Adam Sandler and Will Arnett be nominated, I think absolutely Sandler will win. I don't know about win again. Well, I mean, if you think Jay Kelly's gonna be strong in Best Picture, I mean, it would make sense to have the film to have Adam Sandler winning, but I just don't think so. Do you sort your nominations for most likely to win or most likely to get nominated? It's sort of like a combination of both, in a way. I don't really know how. I can't really put into words how I do it. Like, I guess with like the top 5, I kind of sorted out by which one I think is most likely to win, and then the bottom 5, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Like, we'll have to see. But in terms of whatever's number one, I do predict to win. K-Pop Demon Hunters is 100% winning Best Animated Feature. There's no way a sequel is winning Animated Feature, as the only ones to do it were both Toy Stories, and Zootopia is not winning. K-Pop is bigger. I mean, look, we've also not had a year that is so non-competitive as this before, though. That is the problem. None of we have not had a year that's just so slim with competition. Whereas with Zootopia 2, if it's just good enough, it could win. I have Stellan Skarsgård sweeping. Again, could happen. Would you like if the Oscars had a Life Achievement Award like SAG does? They already kind of have that with like the honorary Oscars, though. Like, the Oscars already have like the honorary Oscars, and that's kind of a Lifetime Achievement Award as is. So they already have it. Is K-Pop Demon Hunters an either win or not nominated situation? Maybe. But then again, I don't know. Like, Mitchell's vs. the Machines, I was admittedly kind of like, is this gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And while it ended up not getting, it ended up not winning, it still ended up being nominated. So, yeah. I will say, if K-Pop Demon Hunters gets nominated if K-Pop Demon Hunters wins the Golden Globe, oh, it's going to win the Oscar at that point. It's going to win the Oscar, because, like, that shows that even, like, the more snobbier international voting body is on board. Do you think Zootopia 2 will make $1 billion like the last film? Probably, yeah, honestly. Probably. I mean, if Inside Out 2 can make so much more money than the first one, then I feel like Zootopia 2 could do just about as much. Or, like, could probably repeat this. As long as it doesn't suck, like, as long as the reviews aren't bad, then it could definitely make more money than... It could probably make more money than the first film, and it will probably end up being one of the highest-grossing animated films of all time. My Best Picture lineup: Jay Kelly, Rental Family, Sentimental Value, Hamnet is this thing on. Marty Supreme... We have 2 Marty Supremes. Was this an accident? Sinners, Avatar 3. Sinners has gotta be top 3. Sinners is top 3. You can't say it's not top 3. Like, oh my god, the passion for that film. That is the exact kind of film that would do well at Critics' Choice and then do very well at the Guilds. I mean, yeah, is it gonna do well at the BAFTAs? No, not at all. At least not in terms of wins. It's gonna get nominated for a ton of BAFTAs, but it's not gonna win a lot of BAFTAs, which doesn't matter, because, again, what matters is the Guilds. This film would do well on a preferential ballot. This film would win SAG Ensemble. It practically has original screenplay like engraved on the little trophy at right now, practically. And it's probably gonna win. And it's probably gonna win DGA as well. So it's like, yeah. Sound of Falling is kind of dead for international, especially since these new contenders keep coming in. Hin Rajab, Silent Friend. We'll have to see, but I'm really keeping my eyes out on Hin Rajab. Replace Marty Supreme with Wicked. Sorry, wait, which Marty Supreme? Sinners is just getting in, and will win maybe 1 or 2 tag categories at most. I don't know about that, because like it's good. Like I feel like it's very likely to win original screenplay, because it's that crazy like original concept that the Oscars just love. And again, it's going to win Writers Guild. It's just gonna win Writers Guild. So, and the moment you give it like double-digit nominations, which it's gonna get, it's easily gonna get double-digit nominations. It's gonna win a few Oscars. It's not gonna win just 1 or 2. And you can't, again, it is, even right now, as Fall Fest season is going on, people are still saying that they still think Sinners is the front runner right now. Because it's gonna do well on a preferential ballot. It's gonna do well it's gonna win SAG Ensemble. When you see that it's gonna win a lot of guilds, you start realizing it could win Best Picture. And like it's like at worst, Sinners is like maybe number 4 at worst. But even then, I think that would be stretching it. I have Sinners at top 5, but not top 3, because I'm not convinced it's getting a BAFTA Best Film in 5 nomination. I also don't have it winning any acting Oscars. I don't have it winning any acting Oscars as well. But the thing is, we also have the casting category. And since it's just the General Academy voting for who wins and not the branches, the regular Academy voting might, General Academy members might just kind of view this as like a de facto ensemble award. So even though it's not maybe not winning, you know, individual acting prizes, the casting win could sort of represent the acting as a whole, at least for how the General Academy could probably vote. So yeah. Are 3 anime movies really getting in animated? No, actually. I don't even think I have any of them. Like, I don't think Arco is anime, and I don't think Amelie's anime. Like, I don't think they're made in Japan. And Scarlet's definitely not happening with the ratings that it's getting. Jay Kelly will win Best Picture, Leading Actor, Supporting Actor, and Original Screenplay, just like Coda and Green Book, just with an extra acting win. Again, I don't know if it can do that with the kind of reviews that it currently has. Like, even Green Book, say what we will about Green Book. Green Book was a crowd pleaser from the get-go. All right, even today, the IMDb score is still very, very strong. I just don't see that for Jay Kelly. I just don't think Jay Kelly's that kind of film. Sinners is definitely not Barbie. That's the other thing. It's like Sinners is not, because the thing is, it's also not like an IP film, and it is original, so it kind of has that whole narrative of like, oh man, it's this crazy like original blockbuster that's like bringing people into theaters and whatnot. So it's not based on a toy, and it doesn't have that kind of bias against it. So there is that, and also yeah. Sinners has no chance of winning with a lone director win above the line. That's the problem. It wouldn't just be lone director. It would also be screenplay. Again, it's like when you look at original screenplay, it's likely to win Critics' Choice because the Critics' Choice Awards don't really go for international films that much. And it's going to win Writers Guild. It's just because Sentimental Value is not eligible at Writers Guild. Rental Family, I don't think is eligible. Is This Thing On is currently not eligible. And It Was Just an Accident is also not eligible. Marty Supreme is eligible, but I don't know if that's gonna, if Sinners is gonna have like this big sweep with the guilds, which it could just end up doing. I don't see why Marty Supreme would beat a film that's like more talk of the town kind of original, you know, storytelling. Especially if like Marty Supreme is like lower down in the list for best original screenplay. So it's like, it would not just be director. It would be like picture, director, screenplay. And also, the thing is, in close races, when it comes to close races at the Oscars, obviously if the nominations are there, what will win Best Picture in the close races are films that will kind of take picture, director, and screenplay. This happened with Anora. This happened with Everything Everywhere All at Once. This happened with Parasite. This happened with what was it? This happened with Birdman. This happened with what was that movie called? It happened with The King's Speech. Like when if there's a close race and it's nominated in these categories, usually the winner of Best Picture is the kind will win both director and screenplay, because they want to make sure, like, the voters just kind of want to make sure all their chips are in one basket. Whereas with Oppenheimer's, for example, everyone knew Nolan was the winning director, so they felt like they didn't really need to give Oppenheimer Best Adapted Screenplay because they already knew he was locked in to win director. So that's the problem. That's the thing. What happened to I Am Frank Kelda? I do think, you know, I do think, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. Because I still think it could happen, but I want to see what happens with the release and stuff. If you could change one Oscar win that happened in the last 100 years, what would it be? Ooh. If I could change one Oscar win that happened in the last 100 years. I mean, that's tough because I don't know a lot of what did win in the past 100 years. So it's like, it's kind of tough. I mean, I guess, like, So yeah, I don't know. Like, that's a really loaded question. I'm not sure if I can answer that right now. I have sentimental value in my #1 spot because of its potential of acting wins. But is it going to win the Guilds? That's the thing. Is it going to win PGA? It's not going to win Writers Guild because it's not eligible. It's probably not going to win director at the DGA. And SAG Ensemble, I'm not sure if they would go for that over Sinners. So I don't know. Are the Academy members really going to choose a ripoff from Dusk Till Dawn over legendary screenwriter Nolan Baumbach's magnum opus? I don't think so. Jay Kelly has original screenplay locked up. But problem though, that's not like here's the problem though. That's not really indicative of what a lot of people are saying though. Like, you're saying Sinners is a ripoff from Dusk Till Dawn, but everybody seems to love Sinners. Like everyone, the vast majority of people seem to disagree. There, Adam. I mean, let's take a look at. Let's take a look at the ratings that this movie has. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 4.1 on Letterboxd. It's still stacked up pretty well on IMDb with 7.6. But then again, I don't know, because there could also historically IMDb has had a problem with review bombers, particularly for movies that star like women or people of color. So I don't know how strongly I want to do that, or I want to take that into account. But still, it's still not a bad rating. Rotten Tomatoes, Sinners has a 97% with an 8.8 average rating, and even the verified audience ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, which shows audiences that have seen the movie, gave it a 96%. It has a 96%. And even on Metacritic, it has an 84% based on 55 critic reviews and a cinema score of A. So most people would seem to disagree that this is a ripoff of From Dusk Till Dawn. Because this is people seem to really love it. And also, when it comes to Jay Kelly being Noah Baumbach's magnum opus, I don't really think it's being considered as his magnum opus, though. That's the problem. It's like people don't think this is his magnum opus. Again, when you look at the ratings, it's like it's not amazing. It's kind of polarizing a bit. A 66 is not that's not Best Picture winning material, and even 5.9 on IMDb. I mean, we'll see how it goes when it's on Netflix, but like no, you don't really win Best Picture if you're like below a 7 on IMDb, like that. Yeah, and even with the critical reviews, it's like it's not the strongest. 86%. That's like with a 7.10 average rating. I don't know about that. I don't, because like let's compare this with another film that Noah Baumbach did that did get into Best Picture, Marriage Story. All right, let's look at Marriage Story, because Marriage Story did way better. It had a 4.0 on Letterboxd, a 7.9 on IMDb, 95% on Rotten Tomatoes with an average rating of 8.9 out of 10, and 85% of verified audience ratings with an average of 4.3 out of 5, and a 94 on Metacritic for critics and 8.1 for users. Marriage Story, this is not. You know, it's not. We could, again, you can audibly say that Jay Kelly is Noah Baumbach's magnum opus, but when we're looking at how the two films are, when we're looking at how the film was responded to, it's not being considered his magnum opus. That's the problem. The ratings don't really back it up. So why would they give Best Picture to a film that's, and sure, being nominated for Best Picture, that's not completely out of the question, I guess. But if we're talking about winning Best Picture, you don't really win Best Picture if it's not considered like one of your best films. And Jay Kelly's not really considered one of Noah Baumbach's best films. That's the problem. It's a crowd-pleasing horror movie, of course, but the general public will like it. But we're talking about the industry here. Jay Kelly it's about actors, managers, filmmakers, and publicists. The Academy will love it. Okay, but here's the problem. The Oscars don't love every movie that's about Hollywood. Let me look at, the prime example is Babylon. Look at Babylon. Babylon was also about Hollywood. Actors, studios, making movies, all that stuff. It couldn't even win the one category where it was sweeping in the precursors, production design. It won production design at the Critics' Choice Awards, the Art Directors Guild, and even the BAFTAs. And yet at the Oscars, it lost to All Quiet. A movie that, despite doing so well at the BAFTAs, still didn't win production design there. Like, All Quiet didn't even win production design at the BAFTAs. But at the end of the day, because Babylon was just not that well liked, it lost production design despite it sweeping everywhere else. And look at Empire of Light. That was seen, like, that's also a movie about the movies. And that flopped so bad where it only got a cinematography nomination. You know, The Fabelmans. I mean, yeah, it got into Best Picture, and that's about movies, and it's literally about the life of Steven Spielberg. And it went home empty-handed. It didn't win anything. So that's the problem, though. That's the problem. It's not. Whereas Sinners, it also is kind of about it is also about, it does have some big industry ties. Like, look at Ryan Coogler. The real industry tie here is Ryan Coogler. He's been making movies for a very, very long time now, like well past a decade. And aside from his first film, Fruitvale Station, like, all of his films have gotten Oscar nominations. He's being seen as a very big, like, versatile director, and being seen as a big, like, huge creative vision for his films. The narrative for Sinners is really Ryan Coogler, because people respect the hell out of him as a director, and the fact that he can get movies like Sinners made. And not only that, like, after a certain amount of years, he's actually going to retain the rights to that film and the story. So that's a thing. I just don't think Jay Kelly's gonna do it. It could get nominated, but it's just not looking like it's gonna be win competitive for anything. The reviews just tell it all. Original screenplay is between Sinners and Sentimental Value. I know Sentimental Value isn't eligible at Writers Guild, but I think it's one of the rare films of recent history that can win original screenplay at BAFTA and then the Oscars. The problem is, I think Sentimental Value would only win original screenplay if Sinners is not winning Best Picture. That's the problem. And I don't think Sentimental Value is winning Best Picture if it's not going to sweep the guilds. So that's another problem. You have to play 4D chess here. Unless you want to say that Ryan Coogler is winning director everywhere, including Golden Globes and BAFTA, which is probably unlikely, then I don't see why, at the end of the day, they don't give Sinners picture, director, screenplay. So yeah. It's too early to say, but the reviews will 100% skyrocket when American audiences see it. Early Telluride reactions prove this likely. The problem is, the early Telluride reactions didn't really bump it up that much. It's like, it got better, but it didn't get better by much. That's the problem. Jay Kelly isn't happening. It's dead except in supporting actor, and if Netflix it doesn't have a stronger contender, then maybe. But they have House of Dynamite, which will be their main push above the line, including screenplay. Probably. Yeah, but Babylon was wild. Jay Kelly's more comedy drama will be a far easy watch and love. Also, Empire Light was just terrible. But again, it's people are not loving Jay Kelly. And again, the Telluride reactions didn't really bump the film up that much. So yeah. Why'd you have to bring Babylon not getting nominated into picture, not getting nominated for picture nominated? I'm still hurt that I didn't get nominated for more Oscars. Look, I love Babylon. Look, I would nominate Babylon for Best Picture, but if I have to suffer, you have to suffer. But yeah. To be fair, Rebecca, the Best Picture winner of the 1940s, is not regarded as one of the best of its directors, Alfred Hitchcock's career. Okay, but to be fair here, we're talking about the 1940s. All right, like, we're talking about more recent years. Like, when we start, that's the thing, when you have to start, like, reaching back, like, so far to find, like, an example, it kind of just helps my point. Do you at least agree that original screenplay race is going to be between Sinners and Sentimental Value? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be between Sinners and Sentimental Value. It's just that I feel like if Sinners is winning Best Picture, it's going to win Screenplay, Director, and Picture. The original screenplay race is between two movies about movies, Sentimental Value and Jay Kelly, but Jay Kelly is being an American film with American stars will get the edge. Again, I feel like you're really underestimating Sinners. Everyone's denying. People are denying it right now, but it's like, it's good. Like, Sinners is going to be a big contender, whether anyone likes it or not. It's like, it has the reviews to back it up and the box office to back it up. Poor Babylon. Not even... Okay, no, it did get... Babylon did get nominated for score. It did get nominated. It just didn't win. Although I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do vibe with the All Quiet on the Western Front win for score. Don't tell Jonathan Fuji that. Yo! Louis! Oh my god. Is it Louis or Louis? Like, which one is it? Is it Louis or Louis? I want to make sure I get it right. But thank you for the super chat. My god, that really helps. That really helps us with the goal. How many? Let's see. We have okay, so it's Louis. Okay, Louis. Okay, Louis. Thank you so much. Sentimental Values could sweep the BAFTAs and help in the Oscars. Maybe. But at the same time, I don't know. Because, like, the thing is, you could sweep the... If anything, the problem is, if you sweep the... Even if you're sweeping the BAFTAs, that doesn't really mean anything unless you sweep the guilds. I mean, you know, if any... Like, I think Brother Bro kind of put it best, where he said, if you win Best Film at BAFTA, that's almost like a negative stat. Because unless you're, like, a film like Nomadland or Oppenheimer, that is just bulldozing through Best Picture... and nothing is like competing, and nothing is competing against you to win. Then when it comes to close races and something wins over at BAFTA, that's likely not going to go with the Oscar. Like, so yeah, like that's the problem. If Sinners wins Best Picture, then we have 3 of the worst winners in the last 4 years. Oh, you weren't here when Honora won. Oh my god. Oh, if Sinners wins Best Picture, it's going to be one of the best Picture winners we've had in recent years. Oh my god, I will be so happy. I will be so happy if Sinners wins Best Picture. Would you ever want to collab with Matt Neglia? Absolutely, I would. Absolutely. But he's a busy guy, and I'm also scared to ask people things. So, like, I mean, I'll put it out there. I want to collab with Matt Neglia, and I want to collab with many people, in fact. and I'm willing to shift around, you know, schedules and stuff to make it happen. I'm just too scared to ask. There's especially one person that I want to try to collab with. Bugs. But yeah, but I'm just too scared to ask, so we'll have to see. I definitely want to see the collab with Matt Neglia from Next Best Picture. Oh no, you already reminded Christian of Honora's existence. Run away. Honora. Honora. Yeah. Sinners would somehow be worse. Would be a worse winner than Everything Ever All at Once, which is one of the worst films. What? Okay, one of the worst films you've ever seen. What? I know lots of people like it, but I can't stand it. I mean, I'm not a fan of Everything Ever All at Once either. But like, I don't think it's one of the worst movies ever made. I mean, because like, I could find some good elements in that film. Like, I think I think Michelle Yeoh and Ke Huy Quan were very good in the movie. But like, would I put Everything Everywhere on the same level as as God's Not Dead or Battlefield Earth or something like that? No. I could never do that. Everything Ever All at Once, Oppenheimer and Sinners are the bad ones. Honora's okay, but still not a great winner. Should have been a Real Pain or Sing Sing, which are masterpieces. I mean, I do really love Sing Sing. Even Oppenheimer? What? Oppenheimer is peak. It's Peakenheimer. Is Hamnet your Honora of the year if it wins Best Picture or sweeps precursors at the Oscars? I can't say that because I have not seen Hamnet. If I see Hamnet and I just happen to not like it, I mean, it also depends on how much I don't like it. Because I didn't like Everything Ever All at Once, but I didn't feel as mad about it winning Best Picture because I at least get good vibes from the Daniels. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Whereas with Honora, like all the I don't know, Sean Baker, I'm very suspicious of. So it's like, yeah. When Honora won Critics' Choice and Mikey won BAFTA, that were two of my favorite video moments on your channel. Oh yeah, when Honora won Critics, I was like, what? And it just cut to the fucking earth. That was hilarious. I love that. Could him be a thing? No, it's just gonna be a thriller that people like, but it's not gonna go anywhere in award season. Oppenheimer is an okay film, but awful compared to the masterpiece that is The Holdovers, which is the greatest film of the century. I mean, I love The Holdovers, but but I wouldn't have been upset if it won Best Picture. But it's like Oppenheimer. It's like, I love Oppenheimer. Like what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just being silly. I'm just making noises. Let's see. Right now we're 2 out of 10 of the way there. We're 2 super chats. I think we have like what, 8 left. We have 8 super chats left, and we have 55 minutes to do so. Can we hit the 10 super chat mark? Can we do it today? We'll have to see. And luckily, I did make it sure to where, like, you know, the $1 super chats will count. So hey, but yeah, we just have 8 more to go in less than an hour. Ooh. I felt like Elaine on Seinfeld with the English Patient when it came to Honora. I've not seen Seinfeld, so I can't say that. Alexander Payne not being nominated for directing in The Holdovers, one of the worst snubs, on par with Baumbach not winning original screenplay for Marriage Story. I mean, don't get me wrong, I thought Marriage Story was written very well, but so was Parasite. Parasite was really well written. I mean, I really like the way that I really like the writing of Parasite, and especially with how creative the screenplay was. I wouldn't have been upset either way, but yeah, I wouldn't have been upset either way. But I probably, and neither would have been my pick in that category. My pick might be Knives Out, maybe. But like, that was a very competitive year, so I wouldn't, again, I couldn't lose either way. Parasite is a brilliant film, but come on, let's spread the love. Picture, Parasite director, Tarantino original screenplay, Baumbach. Oh, I mean, when it comes to, I don't really care about spreading the love all that much, to be honest, because when it comes, if we're talking about that metric, then really the only thing that matters at that point is just like, you know, do they deserve to win? It's like, if you weren't the best of that year, then, you know, it's like, get good, you know? It's like, now, if it just so happens to be a year where I would have where I would have gone differently in those categories, then yeah. I mean, hell, I think it actually would have been different for me, because that year, my pick for best picture would have been Joker. Director would have been for Sam Mendes for 1917, and original screenplay maybe would have been either Parasite or Knives Out. But again, like there are other years, like, you know, the Oppenheimer year, where I would have given that picture, director, and adapted screenplay. But it really just comes down to the competition. It's like, I don't really, if we're just asking the question, do I care about spreading the love? That's not what I look into. I want to go for the best. And if you weren't the best, I mean, obviously there are some circumstances, like if there's a problematic person, I wouldn't go for them. But if that's not, if we're not talking about, like, if no one's really problematic or anything like that, that's like, at that point, I only really care about who's best. Denis Villeneuve not getting a directing nom for either of his Dune films is the worst directing snub in recent memory. Yeah, I agree. I hated that. Like, what? How? What more does Denis Villeneuve need to do with these Dune movies to get nominated? It's like, what? Like, he's literally directed these films the best that they could be. Like, like, genuinely, there's no reason for him to not get nominated. There's no reason for him to get snubbed. It was so stupid. Daniel Craig should have been nominated for Knives Out over Jonathan Pryce, and then for Queer over Timothée Chalamet. I disagree. I thought Jonathan Pryce deserved a nomination over... Daniel Craig was great in Knives Out, but it's not like the most amazing acting I've ever seen. Whereas with Jonathan Pryce, I thought even then, I don't know if Jonathan Pryce would have made it into my top 5 for lead actor that year. And granted, Daniel Craig and Timothée Chalamet they would have been very close for me, but then again, also, if we're going by the Academy's rules, because I would have nominated Timothée Chalamet for both Dune and A Complete Unknown, but according to the Academy's rules, you can't do that. You can only nominate one actor for one performance. So I probably would have put in Timmy for Dune Part 2, and maybe I could have squeezed Daniel Craig in there. But if that rule is not a factor, then like I would put, I do think Timmy was slightly better in A Complete Unknown than Daniel Craig in Queer, but I wouldn't have been upset either way. I thought Daniel Craig was amazing in Queer. You need to see Twinless when it comes to digital. It should be pretty soon since it is bombing. Aw, man, that sucks for it. Best Director last year was awful. Mangold, Audiard, and Baker were awful noms. Should have been Berger, Courbet, Eisenberg, Villeneuve, and Cuidar. I don't really like. Okay, I don't think Mangold's an awful choice. I mean, I at least liked the movie, so I can't be too upset over it. Audiard, if the movie was better, I wouldn't have minded the nomination. But he's also. And Sean Baker, yeah, he made the worst film in the lineup, so I feel like that should have just never happened, but oh well. For me, my lineup that year would have been... Actually, but even though with Eisenberg, it's like, Eisenberg I like A Real Pain, but I don't love it, and it's just not really a directing movie to me. It doesn't really feel like much of a directing, it feels like more of a screenplay movie. Like, my lineup would have been Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2, Brady Corbet for The Brutalist, what's his name? Robert Eggers for Nosferatu, John M. Chu for Wicked, and Rommel Ross for Nickel Boys. That's what I would, yeah. Denis will get nominated, but then he'll be competing with Nolan for The Odyssey. At this point, I'm just thinking they're just going to snub Denis Villeneuve again. I think they're just going to do it again. A Complete Unknown was a decent biopic, but not Oscar-worthy. I would have nominated it for some Oscars, but it wouldn't have made my Best Picture lineup or even director lineup or screenplay lineup. But like, I'm not upset over it either. It's like, all right, yeah, that's par for the course. What do you think the thought process was in casting Kevin O'Leary and Murray Supreme? Did they not realize that there was going to be pushback from audiences about it? Why didn't they cast someone else? I think they just cast him because it's like, oh, he'll bring authenticity to the role or whatever. But it's like any actor could act like an asshole. It's like, I don't know why they need to bring in a real asshole to do it. I don't know why they need to do that. I mean, look at oh man, what's his name? Hold on, I need to look up what this guy is. I know what his name is. Glenn Howerton in Blackberry. Like, I'm assuming he's not an asshole, but he played an asshole really well in the film, so it's like, yeah. Who are some movie award YouTubers you wouldn't want to collab with? Well, obviously, Geeks and Gamers. They're like, they can go fuck themselves. And then there's the Critical Drinker. Wouldn't do that with him. Just really, definitely not Andy Signore. No, not him either. Just basically anyone who's just like problematic. I'm like, nah. Jesus, what is going on out there? I'm back. Hello, ZJ13 Go. Hello. Do you like Kevin O'Leary? No, he hates poor people. He's all just look up some of the controversies he's been a part of. Like, I'm just like, nope. He's a terrible person. Good God. The Critical Drinker just hates every movie for likes. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, isn't he also just like morally problematic as well? I think he's like also morally problematic. Just too tasty good. I'm not sure if you're being serious there. I'm not sure if you're being serious right there. Or if it's just a little goof. A little goofy joke. Who is Kevin O'Leary? He's one of the guys on Shark Tank. He's a terrible person. Not sure. Don't watch him anymore, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. The jig is up, Kristen. The cops are coming after you. Oh, no. Let's see. Let's look at the super... Okay, yeah, we're still at 2 super chats out of 10. So if we're able to get any more super chats before the goal ends at 45 minutes, I mean, can we? Good Lord, the flies! The flies won't go away! Oh my God! Oh, I'm gonna leave again. Go get gotta go get some dinner. Have a good night. Oh, good night. You hate Honora so much that it's a crime. Exactly. They're coming after me because they can't handle my Honora opinions. Are the cops there to get you? No. No. Will you be attending New York Film Festival like Matt Negley from Next Best Picture? No. No. I think no. I don't have the money for film festivals. I would, but I just don't have at all the money for something like that. So, what in the world? What the? This is for No More Flies. Oh my God, Sherry Sugar, thank you so much. Oh my God, everybody. Give Sherry Sugar some likes for that. Oh my god, a super chat for $5. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Did you see that Rachel Brosnahan, Charles Melton, and Will Poulter are doing a movie called Saturn Rising? Greg Cuidar is directing, and Brad Pitt's Plan B is producing. I don't know what Saturn Rising is. Is it like a sci-fi movie? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, festivals are expensive. I just booked my tickets for London Film Festival, and it's not cheap. A great lineup this year, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, one of these days I want to get to that point. But I mean, hey, with you guys' support, one day I could get there. Opinion incoming. Conclave is one of the worst adapted screenplays ever. Oh no! Oh my God! No, I love the screenplay for Conclave. I love Conclave's screenplay. I thought that was very tight. I thought that was probably, if anything, I would say it's one of the best adapted screenplay writers in recent years. My bad. Saturn Return is the name. I'm still wondering if it's sci-fi or not. Thoughts on the new Jordan Peele film that got pulled? That sucks that there isn't a working script for it. I hope he can come up with something amazing like his previous work. Again, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe, like, I don't know. I hope something. I hope it all works out. I haven't loved a lot of films he's done recently, but we'll have to see how it all goes. Oh my God. Ooh, wait. Enable text-to-speech. Ooh, maybe we could try that. Let's try that, actually. Like, for messages. I want to see how this works. But yeah, oh, okay, it's just not gonna show. Oh well. Opinion incoming. Conclave is a magnificent screenplay, and I'm related to Peter Strawn, the writer, so we'll have no slander here. Wait, you're related to Peter Strawn? Oh, that's cool. Do you think Peele was just a one-hit wonder for the Oscars? Probably, yeah. It's like, he did Get Out, which is like one of the best films of the 21st century, and then he did Us, which wasn't as good, and then he did Nope, which was also not as good as Get Out. It's like, I don't know, it's like he hasn't been able to capture that magic like he did with
Adam Stiller says Peele robbed Greta Gerwig of her Oscar.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so this is okay. It's reading new comments, but it's not reading, you know. Okay, yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's... Okay, let's try that. What are your thoughts on Man of Tomorrow? Excited? Oh, yeah! Oh, my God, yeah! Hell yeah! Oh, my God. We're like the sequel to Superman's coming out. And... it's being called Man of Tomorrow. Oh my God, I am so happy. I am so happy about this. Oh my God. And the fact that it's coming on 2027, we're getting 3 whole years of the supers. Like this year we had Superman, the next year we're getting Supergirl, which I'm just gonna assume Superman makes a cameo there. And then the next year after that, we're getting Man of Tomorrow. And not only that, but that 2027 is the first year where we're getting a standalone Superman movie and a standalone Batman movie with Man of Tomorrow and the Batman Part 2. I'm so excited for 2027, man. Oh my god. The problem is that the dialogue in Conclave is not proper for the characters the film are representing. It's basic and not eloquent at all. I think it was very eloquent for what they're trying to be, and also you have to keep in mind they're also very much trying to be like it's also meant to be like very realistic in terms of how people talk. I mean, in this situation, they would probably talk like this. So it's like, yeah. Peele robbed Greta Gerwig of her Oscar. I disagree entirely. I think Jordan Peele very much deserved his win for Get Out. I mean, Get Out is like one of the most clever screenplays I've like ever seen. So yeah. I think Emerald Fennell will be just a one-hit wonder with Wuthering Heights. I just don't see it due to its rough subject matter and the backlash with fans, but we'll see. Yeah, with Saltburn and now the backlash of Wuthering Heights, I think, yeah, Emerald Fennell is a one-hit wonder with the Oscars. She did Promising Young Woman, and really, she's not looking at anything else, really. Have you seen Caught Stealing with Darren Aronofsky? I have not seen, actually. I've not seen it. Or wait till the live ends. What? Huh? What are we talking about? What? Huh? What? What are we talking about? Huh? Do you like Sydney Sweeney as a celebrity? No, not really. Caught Stealing was so good. Reminds me of how much Tarantino's films and Snatch were more emotions and stakes than I was expecting, but also was a very fun time. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't speak to it. Caught Stealing was brilliant. Again, I have not seen it yet. Like Darren Aronofsky is a very hit or miss director for me. Like I do love The Whale, but he's also made some other films I just think are kind of weird. But I don't know. Good God, what will it take for these flies to go away? Let's talk about TIFF. Like, what was there? Does anyone have any like expectations out of TIFF, or what are some of the films coming out of TIFF that you guys are really excited to see the responses to? God, man, I hate these things. Rental Family, it will win people's choice. I think that's probably likely. Honestly, probably, yeah. I'm hoping Rental Family does well. I love Brendan Fraser. Yeah, I agree. Like, I like, it would be cool to see Brendan Fraser get an Oscar nomination, you know, post The Whale. So that it shows that, you know, he's not, it wasn't just like, because I do feel like he deserved it for The Whale, but I really hope, yeah, I was kind of hoping, you know, that he gets more Oscar moments after that. So, and it looks like Rental Family could be that, unless it just falls completely on its face, which that'd be sad, but yeah. What are your thoughts on the House of Dynamite teaser? It made me quite nervous, which is the biggest compliment I could give it. Looks tension-filled. I've still not seen it yet. God, I've been so busy. I'll try to watch it after the stream. I feel like there should be 3 Oscar writing categories: Best Original Story, Best Adaptation, and Best Screenplay. I think that's overcomplicating things, honestly. I feel like that's just, yeah, I feel like it's just overcomplicating things too much. I mean, people already get so confused with Best Original Screenplay and Best Adapted Screenplay as is. I feel like just keep it as it is. You know, like we don't need to overcomplicate things even further. So, yeah. If it wasn't for George Clooney and Jay Kelly, I would predict Fraser to win. He's definitely number 2. Again, we'll see. Wake Up Dead Man. I'm so excited for it. Cautious but excited for the reviews coming out tomorrow. Oh wait, they're coming out tomorrow. Ooh. Or just have a best screenplay category. No, I like having it be separated because writing an original screenplay is definitely different from writing an adapted screenplay, because you have to make sure, because with one you have to come up with a story and all that stuff all on your own, whereas with the adapted screenplay there's certain, you know, there are certain things about that could make it hard as well. So it's like, I think it's just fine the way it is. Like, just keep it the way it is. I don't think, we don't really need to oversimplify it or overcomplicate it. So, yeah. I think Wake Up Dead Man will be reviewed better than Glass Onion, but worse than Knives Out. I'm not sure. I get a little bit of a sneaking suspicion that maybe Wake Up Dead Man could be worse review. It could be maybe the worst reviewed out of all of them, but still very well reviewed. But then again, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know for certain. Let's see. How many super chats are we at right now? Oh boy, yeah, we are at 3 out of 10 right now, and with about half an hour to go. How many more super chats can we chug along here, everyone? Or I guess, like, also you could probably count 4 because there was also a membership there, so technically 4. So yeah, almost halfway there. My prediction on Wake Up Dead Man is that Glenn Close is going to be this year's Samuel L. Jackson in The Piano Lesson. You mean also just not happening anywhere whatsoever? Because that's kind of like how it became. Like, everyone was predicting Samuel L. Jackson, but then when the movie came out, it's like, yeah, and like no one talked about Samuel L. Jackson. Does Wake Up Dead Man get the adapted screenplay nom at the end of the day? As long as the reviews are strong, and it gets the precursors that it needs, then yeah, it probably will. People are already hope-dicting Glenn Close like they did with Janelle Monáe. Probably. Again, we'll have to see. But, yeah, we'll have to see. Oh. I love overdue actor that people... Oh, i.e. overdue actor that people predict only for them to not be in it as much as people think. Because people think she's going to be the main character in the ensemble, but everything I've read say it's Josh O'Connor. Yeah, probably, maybe, yeah. Makes sense to me. I think it's also that like, you know, Glenn Close is like the biggest like veteran of the group. So, yeah. One battle after another is rumored to show at TIFF. Also, runtime revealed as 2 hours and 41 minutes. Ooh. Rumored to show at TIFF. That would be interesting. That would be interesting if it did, though. If it did. And like I said, guys, if you want to become a member of the channel, I do want to let you. Yeah, I do want to let you guys know that memberships are still open for only $2 a month. You can get badges, emojis, members-only videos, which I've been covering a lot of the fall fests recently in terms of looking at what the reviews are like. You get weekly members-only live chats. Early access to Oscar predictions videos, a lot of cool perks, so consider becoming a member. It really means a lot. But yeah. One battle after another will flop critically and commercially, mark my words. That's a possibility, to be honest. It's gonna flop financially as well. It's gonna flop financially no matter what, because the movie cost over $100 million to make, even though this movie did not need to cost that much money. And I don't think this is the kind of movie that would make a lot of money. So it's not gonna do well, and it's definitely not gonna end up being a bigger push for Best Picture for Warner Brothers than Sinners. So they could just completely abandon this film altogether and just go all in on Sinners. So that's not an impossible outcome. And see, Adam still has the Hannahcast emojis. Oh, yeah, the little Hannahcast emojis. And like I said, guys, if you are able to, anyone who is able to gift memberships, you're able to do that to do that as well. You can gift memberships to other people. Oh my God, the flies! Why will they just not leave me alone? I really don't think they're going to abandon this. Every PTA movie has lost money before this one, so I don't get why this would be different. The problem, though, is that this is coming out in September, not during December. Like, sure, yeah, some of PTA's other films didn't make money, but they were also released at times where the box office did not matter, like those months. Whereas right now, if you're flopping in September, then that's not a good omen. That's not really a good omen. Plus, PTA, I feel is one of those directors who can get in off of name alone. Tell that to The Master. Tell that to Inherent Vice. Those didn't happen. So, I don't know how strong that. I don't know about I don't know if that holds any water. A la Scorsese and Spielberg. I mean, well, to be fair, Scorsese didn't get in for Silence or Shutter Island. Those were a decade ago. But still, I'm just saying, I'm still saying it's like I don't know. I think it needs to. I think it gets to at least 150 million at the box office. Yeah, but even then, it still would not be profitable because it would still be a bomb. In fairness, he did just appear for Phantom Thread on nomination morning. I mean, yeah, but but again, like I said, it was also a December release, and it didn't. Yeah, and even if it didn't make any money, it's like being a December release does not really matter because that's when award season's already happening. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Yeah, exactly. Have you seen the announcements for Disney's next original film, Hexed? I think I've heard about that somewhere. I admit, I'm just not excited. Like, the last great animated Disney film I saw was Turning Red. Like, that was like the last one that they made that I thought was great. And before that, you'd have to go all the way back to I guess I don't know about all the way back because Encanto I really liked Encanto. But yeah, like Turning Red was a while ago. Disney has just not been doing whether it's like Disney Animation or Pixar. Their movies have just not been their animated movies have just not been impressing me recently. It's like sad. No, I'm talking about Disney Animation, not Pixar. I mean, yeah, but still, it's like if we're talking about just Disney Animation, then it looks even worse for them because the last one I thought was great was Encanto. I mean, so it's like, ugh, like they haven't really made it so. I'm not really that excited for Hexed because Disney's just been on a big slump recently. So you're putting your Oscar predictions aside and reviews so far. What are your own personal thoughts on the Jay Kelly teaser? I'm looking forward to Jay Kelly I'm very much looking forward to Jay Kelly. I do really like. I love Adam Sandler. I'm rooting for him. So keep in mind, this is not me saying I want this to not happen. No, I want it to happen. But I am looking forward to Jay Kelly. Have you seen Weapons? No. But they're going to tease Hex in Zootopia 2, right? In the credits? I don't know. But yeah, I just can't really get myself to be excited for animated Disney movies because it's just like they've just not been at best they've been decent, but decent was not what they used to do. But yeah, owie. Oh, my fingy. Hannah, do you think Madigan is winning? No, Mr. Rick. Or Mr. Ick. Or Marik. I don't know. Rumi, Mira, or Zoe? Probably Rumi, because she's the main character, and, you know, we got the most out of her. Yeah. Listen, because I'm preaching to the choir, can I get the medical... I'm trying to remember what that was from. But yeah. Sorry. The Your Idol song, dude. I don't remember Your Idol. Look, there's three songs I remember. The Saja Boys sung it. The Saja Boys can go suck it, okay? It's Huntrix forever, okay? Like, fuck the Saja Boys. Their songs are mid. How It's Done, Golden and White. Sounds like, yeah, those are the best songs in the movie. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, Saja Boys. You twinks, those twinks can go fuck themselves. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. Exactly. I'll show you how. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Okay, God. Oh. Oh my God. Let's by Golden, you mean the Harry Styles song, right? Do you really think I listen to Harry Styles? Do you? I'm not trying to shit on him, but it's like I don't listen to if you ask me to name one Harry Styles song, I could go like What Makes You Beautiful? Oh, oh, oh. That's what makes you beautiful. I'm purposely singing bad, by the way, because I don't want to get copyright stricken. Yeah, but it's like I don't know a single Harry Styles song. Be careful, my mom is hearing. Hi, Mainline Productions mom. Hello, it's me, the Hannahcast. Oh, I sure am good. I'm sure gonna teach Mainline some bad morals. Like, who wants to do drugs, kids? I'm kidding. That's One Direction. He was a part of One Direction. Mainline, everybody. Wait, what? I love seeing Hamnet get great reviews because I know Ryumi is seething right now. I don't know who Ryumi or Ruimi? Is it Ruimi? I don't know. No, it's because she's a Harry Styles fan. Hey, Mainline Productions mom! Harry Styles is mid! Fuck Harry Styles! I'm kidding. I don't even know if you... I can't even say that he's mid. I haven't listened to any of his songs. Huntrix don't miss us, dun dun dun. But yeah. I can't believe people are predicting Delroy Lindo and Miles Caton over the Sandman. I mean, if Jay Kelly doesn't get in the Best Picture, then he's inherently weaker. Now, Delroy Lindo, I don't think he's going to get nominated because I never bought Delroy Lindo because he just doesn't do enough. But Miles Caton, he's in a lot of the movie and he does a lot, so he could definitely happen. Rumi Doobie, like, why? I actually don't know. She doesn't care that you are Wagner Moura's son. You know, I don't care about Harry Styles' mainline productions' mom. Harry Styles is a mid. He's a mid artist with I can't think of a single song that he's done. Nothing's been the same ever since. He's never been the same ever since One Direction broke up. Oh, okay, yeah, we were still 4 out of 10 away from the Super Chat goal, which ends in 18 minutes. Can we pull it off? Why do you think Miles Caton is still ranked at number 9 on Award Expert? I think people just really underestimate him. Like, yeah, he is a newcomer, but even if he's a newcomer, he's still gonna be stronger because the film is so high up in Best Picture. You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? La 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 lava, chicken, Steve's lava chicken, yeah, tasty as hell. Oh, mama said that, yeah, ringing the bell, crispy and juicy. Oh, I forget how it sometimes goes, but yeah. Wagner Moura's son, but Stavros is long lost cousin. I don't even look like Stavros. I don't even look like him. That's just mean. I don't even look like him. Let's say in another world, which will never exist, but it does for the purpose of this hypothetical scenario. If Jay Kelly doesn't get nominated for picture, it still gets Clooney and Sandler like Naiad. Problem is Naiad like had very strong reviews though. It still like had like 90s on Rotten Tomatoes. So. Caden was the best part of Sinners, definitely. Yeah. And Lava Chicken will win Best Original Song. Exactly. So super spicy, it's a lava attack! Jay Kelly is close to the 90s and will definitely go up, though. We'll see. We'll see. But if it doesn't happen, ooh, guess we'll have to throw eggs at you. We'll have to throw eggs at you. We will throw eggs at you, Adam Stiller. If it doesn't happen, we will throw eggs at you. I don't know. Remember when Peaches was a Golden Globe nomination and a potential Oscar nom? Yeah, but the Oscars were cowardly. Like, oh my god. Like, I didn't like the Mari movie all that much, but Peaches deserved a nomination. It deserved Peaches deserved a nomination for Best Original Song. It was at least memorable. I will take the eggs. Hell yeah. Jay Kelly. You just keep periodically saying Jay Kelly in chat. What's Jay Kelly's Metacritic though? Let me see. We're going up to the top. Yeah, 66 on Metacritic. That's not amazing. It's really not amazing. So, I'm gonna sneak in as many times as as Clooney says it in the trailer. Ooh, Jay Kelly. Not you too. Easty! Easty! Why are you getting in on this, Easty? Easty! Easty! Oh, Easty! Actually, wait. I just realized. I don't know why I completely forgot that I have like sound effect buttons. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. Easy knows who the real Best Picture winner will be. Jay Kelly. Jake. God, everyone's... No, not you. Not you, not you too, Adam. Hold on a second. Wait, where is it? Adam, this is like Jake, Easty. God, so many of you. Hold on. Where is it? There you go. All of you getting punched. Easty, you get punched. Nope. All right. Who else? Who else gets punched? Oh wait. Adam Hakimi, or Adam Hakimi. You also get punched. Adam Stiller. You get punched. Here. What? Here. What? Why do you keep saying here? Easty! Easty! No! No, Easty! Eglantine! No! Now I have to punch you now! Mainline Productions. Not you too! You can't punch a member. Can't I? Can I? Or can't I? There you go. Everyone gets punched. And you know what happens when you get punched? That's what happens. Are you not excited for J. Kelly, K. Helly? What? Okay, what? Hi, back from eating. Hello, ZJ13 Go. I've just been punching my members, I've just been punching the audience so far. If you say J. Kelly wins Best Picture, I'll drop a super chat. Okay, J. Kelly wins Best Picture. I will sell myself out for money. Okay, I will sell myself out for money. I will do that. You forget that Eglantine and I are the same person. I can't. God, I have name blindness. Hannahcast. Hannahcast the platypus. What an unexpected surprise. Surprise. And by unexpected, I mean completely expected. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Hannahcast the platypus. I can't. I don't even know what accent he's using for that. What the helly? Hey, it's White Wagner Mora. Oh my god. Oh no. Do you feel J. Kelly should have debuted at Venice? Probably not. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it could have done well at TIFF. Well, I'm not sure. Pay up. You have to declare it as the best picture winner of 2026. I do declare that J. Kelly is the best picture winner of 2026. Pay up. Pay up. Huh? I do declare. I now present to you my J. Kelly Easy Winninator. Did you see that Shelby Oaks got pushed back to October 24th? Oh, man. Yo! Adam Stiller, Super Chat, $1.34. Thank you. I'm sad that neither of Doofenshmirtz's parents attended his birth. That's really funny. I love that so much. That's really funny. Also, I think that probably confirms... That might be confirmed that Doofenshmirtz is a surrogate baby. He might be that. I think that must mean that Doofenshmirtz is a surrogate child. You know, like if his own, like, because if his parents weren't there, then like, yeah. It sounds like you just said that for money. Well, yeah, obviously. What place is higher at TIFF? Sentimental Value or Hamnet? Probably Sentimental Value because it's more of a crowd pleaser. There you have it, folks. Wrap up the Oscar season. Hannahcast has successfully predicted the Best Picture winner in September. Jay Kelly. Exactly. October 24th is going to be an amazing day for movies. What else is coming out that day? I know Shelby Oaks is coming out that day. You need to be honest about it, Mr. Hannah. Look, look. I will. Leo listens to way too much albums. I'm Elizabeth, by the way. Well, hello. That's what in the world. It can't be that good of a day if a certain film is not released that day. Jay Kelly, of course. I think they pushed it back to not have to compete with the Smashing Machine, maybe. Different account. All the other kids. Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a different account. Yeah, I figured. With their pumped up kicks. What are we talking about right now? Better run, better run. Begonia Springsteen, Regretting You, Shelby Oaks. There might be one more film in the mix. Oh, okay. Dr. D gonna make Jay Kelly win Best Picture right now. I'm ready for Rental Family reviews. When are the Rental Family reviews gonna start pumping in? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. Oh my god, we got a few more. We got 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on. Obviously, after the goal, you're still able to send in super chats, but for us to hit the goal, we need just a few more super chats left. You can see it on the top of the chat screen. But yeah, Jay Kelly will win Critics' Choice for comedy film. I'm not sure. I mean, because here's the thing: even if it were in Best Picture, that's not always a guarantee, because they will sometimes just go for like what's like the comediest movie of the bunch. Like, for example, I could maybe see, what is it called? I could maybe see The Naked Gun winning Best Comedy. Yo! Oh wait, never mind. Wait, oops. Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, Jay Kelly will win Best Picture. Yeah. Sunday, September 7th, for Rental Family reviews. My phone was taken away, so I'm on a computer and can't donate. Oh, that sucks. You should be able to donate on a computer, but then again, I don't know. Maybe it's not auto-filled on there. Remember the one episode where I dated? Remember the one episode where I dated that one girl and she immediately lost her memory? I was sad. It was pure evil love. I can't do a Doofenshmirtz impression. I fell down the hill. I got glue on my hands, and now I got records on my fingers. Records on my fingers. I got records on my fingers. I just can't stop. Hannahcast, do you know that Jay Kelly will win Best Picture? What? I didn't know that. October 10th will be an insane amount of films coming on it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just told my whole family that people will compare your appearance to Wagner Moura, and no one agreed. Well, that depends. Did you use the correct picture? Because, like, if you look at regular pictures of Wagner Moura, then yeah, he doesn't look like me. It's just in that one scene in the movie. It's just in that one scene in Sinners. No, not Sinners. That one scene in The Secret Agent, where I'm guessing he's like in the 70s, where like the specific way he has the mustache and the hair, like, kind of looks like me. Bye, Sinners. Bye. No, bye, Sinners. No, Sinners is hi, Sinners. Hi, Sinners. But yeah, you sound and look like Wario. Wario? Why Wario? Forgot to change profile picture? What? Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? How would you even do that? What? Go to channel. Okay, I just want to take a look at this channel. Like, what the hell? What the hell? I want to get a better look at that profile picture. Wait, what in the world? What? This is insane. This is crazy. This is crazy. What the hell, man? Why? That is silly. Oh, you're so silly. You're so silly. I'm seeing Jay Kelly on October 10th. Oh, I bet you can't. Yeah, you definitely can't wait for that. Mainline, you should compare him to Stavros and see what kind of feedback you get. No! No, I don't look like Stavros. Should I get a $200 ticket to see No Other Choice at TIFF screening next week or wait for its December release? Well, that depends on your financial situation. If you have that kind of expendable income, then go for it. But if you're not in a great financial spot, or you know, losing $200 would be bad for you, then don't do it. Like, but you know, obviously, like if you have the expendable income, I mean, you could. So, Christian doesn't hate Sinners. What? I love Sinners. What? Oh my God. Christian Hannah loves Jay Kelly. Oh my God. So what did I miss in the last 2 hours? Oh, just a bunch of chaos. There's a bunch of goofy chaos. The day I see Jay Kelly will likely be the best day in the history of days. I bet it would be. Oh, we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left on the super chat goal. Can we hit any more before the goal? I mean, obviously super chats aren't going to be unavailable after the goal, obviously. But I mean, if we want to hit the goal, I mean, we still got a few ways to go. But if anyone wants to, if anyone wants to put in any more, that'd be very much appreciated. I'll try Super Chat again on the next live. When will it be? I'm not sure. Maybe I could go live again next week or so. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that. But yeah, and like I said, you're also able to gift memberships to other people, so they could become members as well. So yeah, like you could also do that, and it's a lot of fun. 1 week closer to Jay Kelly. Oh, I bet. What though? We were talking about, like, I guess, like, Jay Kelly, and also basically, like, the TIFF Film Festival starting out, and, what we're kind of expecting, so some of that stuff, yeah. If Adam Sandler wins the Oscar for Jay Kelly, my younger aunt will love it. I mean, awesome. Adam Sandler will win for Jay Kelly. I mean, we'll see. Hannahbot hates Sinners. I mean, but the Hannahbot is not even controlled by me. The Hannahbot, I don't even know what the Hannahbot, I don't even know what that thing does anymore. Christian Hannah is related to Stavros. Oh my God, why are we doing this? It's hi Stavros twin. No! How many times have you said Jay Kelly in the stream? About as many times as you have, considering you keep sending in Jay Kelly. Oh. Stavros looks like a beautiful city. Didn't find any resemblance to Christian Hannah though. There though. Yeah. Jay Kelly. That's it. Oh, you get punched. You get punched. There you go. A small part of me hopes Adam Sandler wins an Oscar because he's from an area close to me. Oh. You might be the best awards pundit in the game. Oh, wait. I was talking to the Hannahbot. Erg. Grr. Grr. I'm more interested in Kelly J than Jay Kelly. Uh-oh, don't say that to Adam Stiller. Rental Family could win picture if Sinners, Hamnet, and Sentimental Value didn't exist, and if it wasn't 105 minutes short. Did you see the new Lego Death Star? No, I did not. Mainline, and that is blasphemy. Fight, 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 fight. Let's have a fight between Adam Stiller and Mainline Productions. Fight, 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 fight. Jay Kelly, He goes to a nearby restaurant. Fun fact: the birthplace of the chicken tender. A lot that I've been to once. I like chicken tendies. I like chicken tendies. Everybody likes chicken tendies. Jake, there you are. There he is. Look, Adam. It's Jay Kelly himself. He's in the chat. It's like jingling keys. Look, it's Jay Kelly. Yo, Jay Kelly, I'm your biggest fan. My brother rated Jay Kelly 2 stars and After the Hunt 3 stars. Oh, get them, Adam. Get them. Jay Kelly. What is happening right now? Also, fun fact: it's owned by my congressman who's running for New Hampshire Senate. Oh, okay. Leo, your brother is a fool. Jay Kelly. God, you. Oh my God. Well, man, we've been doing this for about 2 hours now. Jay Kelly. Oh, you get punched, ZJ13 Goat. You get to be punched. Hold on. Adam Stiller. Elizabeth, but yes, he rated Rental Family 4 stars and uncut. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I have name blindness. I guess maybe to some extent. Like, it's kind of, I get confused very easily. Can't wait to be on next week for more. Jay Kelly, God. The Guardian gave Jay Kelly 1 out of 5. The Guardian are idiots. Honora. No, Honora, no. You know what I say to Honora? You know what? Wait, hold on. Where is it? You know what I say to Honora? Yeah, boo. Boo to Honora. We say boo to Honora. You know what I say to people who like Honora? This is what I say to people who like Honora. Shut up! That's what I like to say to them. Honora's a good movie, but you know what is a great movie? Jay Kelly. Oh my God. The bit never ends! The bit will never die! Honora versus Jay Kelly. What are your top 10 best picture? Because my phone is absent. Well... Oh. These are my, like... Okay. I might consider swapping out One Battle After Another for... Is this thing on? So it's not, like, completely out of the so, like, I don't know. It's really tough between Is This Thing On and One Battle After Another, but I feel pretty good about this 9 so far. Jason Kellison Jr. the Third, exactly. Where's Ron Suknik? I don't know. Bye, the Brutalist. Bye. I have no idea who that is. Don't you dare touch One Battle After Another. Jay Kelly, but better. Another Jay Kelly. Another Jay Kelly. A second Jay Kelly has hit the stream. Yeah, I don't know anything about this guy. I have no idea who he is. All it says is that he's a writer. Did you see the House of Dynamite trailer? By the way, the voice of Henry Job has no chance. I would not say no chance. I would not say that because the reviews for that film are insanely good. All right, I want to see how well it performs further in the fall festivals, but especially considering so many big names are behind the film as executive producers, it might hit people very strongly. Jay Kelly is the Citizen Kane of Jay Kelly's. Yelik Yaj. Hi, Honora. Hi. No! No! Imposter! Jay Kelly is better than every film ever made. Oh, God. A farewell to Honora's. Honora's also okay, too. Wikipedia Jay Kelly cast. When is the goal line announced? We're only weeks away from one battle after another, so keep it in the lineup until we know otherwise. Social media reactions come out late on... late Monday night. Oh, my God. Which, hey... when we see the reactions, you guys will see an exclusive members-only video where I talk about some of the early reactions. So, yeah. Like, be on the lookout for that, because that's going to be a lot of fun. Totally have such a beautiful smile. Is that like a backhanded insult towards me? Because, you know, I have bad teeth. Oh. Ron Suknick and Jay Kelly. I don't like. Oh my God. I don't know. Wait, I have no idea who that. All I know is that Ron Suknick is a writer, but it's like unless I'm missing a joke. Hannahcast emojis, exactly. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. When is the golden line announced? I think probably tomorrow. I'm thinking. Golden Line is announced Saturday, September 6th. Yeah, and the sucky thing is that I have work tomorrow. Fuck. Who wins the fight, Hannahcast or Jay Kelly? I do, because I'm probably heavier than him and I'll sit on him. Ron Suknick is Adam Sandler's character in Jay Kelly. Oh, okay. Golden Line production, Jay Kelly, of course. Will there members only TIFF reactions video tonight? I think there are going to be some films that, like, if there's something like big and major that premieres at TIFF tonight, then I'll put a video up on there. So maybe. Well, it just kind of depends on like what exactly premieres tonight, I guess. Jay Kelly wants to know what type of job you work. Retail, and I hate it. Anyone seen 28 Years Later? I have not, actually. I have not seen it. Venice predictions: Golden Lion, Jay Kelly. Best actor: George Clooney in Jay Kelly. Best director: Noah Baumbach. Jay Kelly. Best screenplay: Noah Baumbach and Emily Mortimer for Jay Kelly. Of course, of course, of course. Wait! That can't happen because Venice has a rule where only one movie can win one award. So, you can't get that, Adam Stiller. Jay Kelly Rowling. Well, oh no. Here's a little life lesson, kids. If you're gonna be a JK, be a Simmons, not a Rowling, because Rowlings suck. They have an exception for Jay Kelly, of course. Golden Lion prediction: No Other Choice. The voice of Hind Rajab and Ann Lee. I don't know about Ann Lee, but it's like No Other Choice and the voice of Hind Rajab have good chances. I've defeated the evil known as Jay Kelly, but better. Thank you, ZJ13 Goat. Thank you. Oh my god. But like, what else, realistically? I don't know. I don't know the correct answers. Huh. Oh no. Let's see what the community thinks. I mean, yeah, people are thinking No Other Choice, Voice of Henry Job, Testament of Van Lee, Begonia, Jay Kelly, House of Dynamite. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I'm not sure. Voice of Henry Job could probably win, maybe. Morbius will re-release and take Best Picture out of nowhere. I like what you're thinking. A quote from the Venice president. We usually give one award per film, but as Jay Kelly is the greatest film ever made, we will give it everything. Exactly. I might get ready to wrap it up here, folks. I've been going at this for nearly 2.5 hours, which is pretty good. But does anybody have like any final thoughts before we head out? Jay Kelly. Check Discord. Okay. Oh yeah, that's also another thing. If you're a member, I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but it's like if you guys if you have memberships, you are able to. If you have memberships, you are able to have access to the super secret Hannahcast Clubhouse Discord server. Hold on. All you have to do is just make sure you connect your YouTube. All you have to do is connect your YouTube to your Discord, and you can have access to all these little channels in the Hannahcast Discord server. What am I doing? And yeah, he loves the North. No, ZJ13 Go. I will not stand for this slander. I will not stand for these slanderous lies. Yeah, I did check Discord. What the, bruh? What the, what? Jesus Christ, what the? Morbius, War of the Worlds, Minecraft movie, Hurry Up Tomorrow, and Jay Kelly final predictions. That makes sense. There's a bunch of lizards. I don't know why the lizards are there. Lizard. Yeah, exactly. It's the Hannahcast Clubhouse. Come inside, it's dope inside, and you can get dope. Weed, bro. Why are you putting so many lizards in there, Ravi? What the? Yeah. Wait. Appreciate the goofy stream. Yeah. Thank you, AJ. Thank you. And yeah, if that, I might get ready to end it off here. And if, any final thoughts? Thoughts on Conan O'Brien? I think he's really funny. He's one of the best Oscar hosts we've had in a very long time. Do you think House of Dynamite win any awards at Venice? I don't know if it's going to win any awards, but then again, I'm not the best at... I don't know anything about predicting Venice awards, so I could be... so, yeah, I don't know. Check Discord, Christian. God, what did you do now, Easty? Oh, God. Easty, no! Easty, no! Easty! God, that's so cursed. That is so cursed. Does he love Honora? If Christian votes either, it's an automatic yes. Come on, that's not how it works. It's stupid. This is stupid, guys. What the fuck? Oh, I love your streams. Hope you have a great night. Hey, you too, Sherry Sugar. Hope you have a great night. What the hell? Oh, my father is a bastard. My father is a mainline. You're not doing it all right. You're not doing it all right. It's yeah, no, yeah, you're not doing all the lyrics. It's my father is a bastard. My ma's an SOB. Like, you didn't put my ma's an SOB. Like, that's the line. It's my father is a bastard. My ma's an SOB. My grandpa's always plastered. My grandpa pushes tea. My sister has a mustache. My brother wears a dress. Goodness gracious, that's why I'm a mess. Like, you didn't put my mom. It could be mom or ma is an SOB, but you didn't put that. Boo! Everyone boo Mainline Productions for not getting the lyrics to G Officer Krupke right. Boo! Boo! Hold on, wait. Yeah. Boo! Boo! You also get Mainline Productions. You also get punched. You also get beat up. I'm gonna beat you up now. What fruit can't you take the letter G from? What? What is going on right now? Sorry, Clobbers Me is the censored version of the 1961 version. Yeah. For what now? What? I don't know. I forget. Where's the main chat on Discord? You have to link. You have to link your Discord and YouTube together in your settings on Discord, because once you do that, you should just automatically see. You should be able to automatically see your. You should be able to automatically see all the channels once you've connected your YouTube, because once you connect your Discord to your YouTube, then it will know that you're a member of the channel, and it might also take a couple minutes to see, but yeah. I also feel like Begonia has to win an award, since every Lathamos film has won a festival award, maybe. Hi, Nora. Favorite movie of the 2020s? West Side. Speaking of which, West Side Story, actually. Steven Spielberg's West Side Story is my favorite film of the 2020s. It's honestly one of my favorite films of all time now. It's so good. I'll definitely go watch a Nora tomorrow. No, I have, and I'm now joined, but I can't see the main chat. What is it called? It's called General. You should be able to see it if you're. So, I don't know. It might also just need to take a couple minutes, because sometimes it does that. But, yeah, like, it is weird. I could see Welcome and Rules. Yeah, that should be available to everyone, I think. I am secretly Gordon Freeman. I don't know who Gordon Freeman is, sadly. I have to go mow the lawn. Bye, Leo. Or Elizabeth. Bye. You have to check Discord. Yeah, like I did. I saw a GIF from your favorite movie. I saw the ZJ13 going. Ah, I can see the news for live streams too. Yeah. Oh, wait, did I just fuck that up? Did I the permissions? Hold on. Wait, let me check and see. Because it should show you as a YouTube member. Okay, yeah, it's still not showing you as a YouTube member yet. So, something, I'm not sure how you do it, but again, all you need, like, I know you said you connected your YouTube to your Discord, so maybe it just needs to take a few minutes. Maybe it just needs to take a few minutes because, like it's not showing your YouTube member role yet, and it should be automatic. So it might need it might take a few minutes to do that. You told us to fuck off. I tried to invite him. No, I didn't tell you to fuck off. I told it was something else. No, I will not have these slanderous lies. No. Everyone, put War of the Worlds to win picture of day one. Exactly. Jay Kelly told me. Ah, Jay Kelly, no. Christian hates on Hannahcast. God damn it. See ya, bro. Bye, AJ. Bye. But yeah, everybody. I might get ready to end it off here. So it's yeah. I might get yeah. Well, I think I'll probably. Oh, there. Yep. There you go, Adam Stiller. There you go. Yep. Now we got all that figured out. So now, yeah. That'll about do it for today, guys. Hold on. Yep, there you go. You're in. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure when I'll be streaming again. Maybe I could try to do it again next week. We'll see. But like I said, for members, I will be streaming this upcoming Monday. So there is that. And also, if you're a member, you'll get exclusive access to members only videos where it's like, little updates throughout the festival season. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And now I'm gonna pass the question off to you. What do you hope performs very well at TIFF? What do you think is going to perform very well at TIFF? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and be sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, I will be tormented by Jay Kelly for the rest of my life.